Hi all, we are back with one of our informative videos, and today we want to talk to you about some of our truly timeless gemstones, which is corals. The usage of corals in jewelry or as a product it can date back to many years ago, where in Indian cultures and Mediterranean cultures, they would use coral for kids. So, when they fall down, they don't get a lot of hurt. It's taken as a strength. It's taken as a sign of strength. Some people also use it to protect against evil eye. If we were to discuss about why are corals valued so high, the first and foremost point for that is that corals take a very long time to form, in the sense that every year, like maybe there would be a growth of something between 1 to 10 mm. So if you were to see a medium-sized coral, let's say something as such, it will take anywhere between 20 to 100 years for it to be formed. Even though there are so many coral reefs, there are only about 5 to 6 species of corals that can be used in jewelry because of its hardness. So corals are one of the softer gemstones, in the sense that on the hardness scale it falls much it's very soft when compared to other minerals, other gemstones like diamonds or rubies, for instance. So for that reason, because of its softness also, people can always carve on corals. You see a lot of carving gemstones when you see corals. So for instance, you see a lot of Ganeshas. Here we have a flower bouquet, or some beads. Here you can see the detailing on the coral. This is only possible because of its soft nature. And most of the times when you see corals in jewelry, most of the times, we avoid putting prongs because it's a soft gemstone. It might break. So it's always surrounded by gold around it, either in 18 or 22 karat gold. Corals naturally occur in a very matte form. Corals, basically, if there are any intrusions or there could be a slight change in color, it won't be uniformly colored, or there could be a streak, that means it's a naturally formed coral and that has more authenticity. So the value of corals is higher when you find cleaner stones, because most of the corals do have those micro pits or a color variation, or a bit of a streak or a white streak in it. But when you do find a coral that is uniformly shaped without the pits, without the color variation, it has higher value. Also, corals naturally are formed in a more matter texture, but then when you see it in jewelry, you see the shine because it's actually polished. So corals, mainly there are multiple colors that you see, but most of the times the colors that you find in corals are either red, orange, pink, white, and very rarely you see black or blue corals. But then that's extremely rare. Color also tells you about where the coral comes from. For instance, if you were to see a red coral, it is most likely from the Mediterranean Sea. If you were to see pink or peachish colored corals, it's most likely Japanese or Taiwanese. And Indian corals are also quite orange. Most of the corals that are in trade are either Japanese or Italian corals. So here's our collection of corals, where we have a variety of options in pendants, necklaces, earrings, rings. At the same time, we also have used a variety of colors in them. We do have corals that are pink, that are orange, that are red, that come from all over the world. So do let us know if you like our collection and our bit of information on corals. And please do message us if you'd like to know anything more about these.